What's going on, everybody? Today is a crazy special day because we hit 300 subscribers. Thank you to all of you who have actually clicked that subscribe button, gave me likes, commented down below. Thank you so much for your continued support, and here's for many more videos to come. So today's video is mainly focused for the people that may not be aware of how the stock market works and what stocks are, things of that sort. So it's more of a beginner's guide into the stock market. So before we begin this video, I want you to comment down below what's your biggest fear in going into the stock market. I'm gonna leave a link down below where you can download Robinhood and you can get a free stock, and I can get a free stock worth up to like thousands of dollars. I've heard of people getting like Tesla, Facebook, Apple. So just to give you a little bit of a breakdown of this video, what I'm gonna be talking about is what are stocks, the different platforms to trade stocks, how much money you need, what the New York Stock Exchange is, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, what is a broker, and how to make money buying and selling stocks. So what are stocks? Stocks are basically a bunch of shares of a company that are divided in ownership. So what shares are, shares is what a person or an investor like myself or like you will go to X company and buy shares of that company. That essentially makes you an owner of that company. And all of these shares, they actually trade in the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, the Dow Jones. Those are places where people like myself will go and say, hey, you know what? I need Coca-Cola stock. I need one share of Coca-Cola stock. And it's basically trading in one of these platforms. In order for you to buy these shares, you need what's called a brokerage account. A brokerage account is handled by a broker. So a broker is basically like a middleman. Think of it like this. You, a person, and X company, you want to buy shares of this company, right? But you can't just go and, to their front door, knock, knock, hey, can I get some shares of your company? Here's some cash. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. So what you need is this middleman right here, which is the broker. So what you tell the broker is, hey, I want 10 shares of X company. The broker then goes into the company and they tell them, and then they work their things out and they come back with your results. That is a very simple overview of how a broker works. I'll give you some names of some brokers and you'll probably realize that you've heard of these probably from the TV or the radio, somewhere along the lines. You've heard some of these companies like E-Trade, Fidelity, Robinhood, Webull, and just there's so many out there, TD Ameritrade, and you can use any of these to start trading stocks and buying and selling stocks in the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, Dow Jones. And now you're probably wondering, Jose, like what broker do I use? And that's totally up to you. I know that's probably not the answer you want to hear, but they're all so different that you want to make sure that you pick the broker that's right for you. If you're a beginner and you're not looking to start spending a bunch of money on transaction fees and all that stuff, I think Webull and Robinhood will be the best bets. Robinhood I've been using for a couple of years now, and I think it's probably the most user-friendly app out there for trading stocks. That's just my opinion, and I recommend it to a lot of people because it's as easy as going in there, depositing some money, and buying and selling stocks. You can actually check my last video up here where I show you how to trade stocks using Robinhood. Now this is a big question for a lot of people, and it's how much money do I need in order to start investing? So a lot of people are actually under the impression that you need like thousands of dollars in order to start investing in the stock market. And that's just false, because all you need is as little as whatever share is the lowest price out there in, for example, Robinhood. I'll give you an example of a company that I bought a couple years ago. Their name is Immunogen, and I bought them at like $2.57 for one share. So now, if you think about it, that's basically all you need to just buy one share of a company. Obviously, all of the share prices range from low to very high, so it all depends on what you're looking for in the type of investment. So yes, you can essentially just go into your Robinhood account right now, deposit $5, and go and research a company that's trading at less than $5, and you can buy that share, and you're officially in the stock market. That's all you really need. So now that you know how much money you actually need in order to start investing in the stock market, now let's talk about how do you make money in the stock market. Well, it's very simple. You just buy low and sell high, obviously. The most difficult thing is actually predicting where the low part is and when to sell it. I mean, no one knows exactly what the market is going to do tomorrow or in the next 10 minutes or in the next second or next 30 seconds. It doesn't really matter because it's very difficult to find out where that low point is. It seems simple to just say, hey, buy low and sell high, but it's just getting to that low point that you just don't know when that is. So you might be thinking, hey, you know what? Let me go into this company right now. It's trading at, I don't know, $5, and I think it's going to go up or it's going to go down. I mean, it all depends on, I don't even know. So I know I mentioned that it was simple, just buy low and sell high, but no one can actually predict when that low point is. That makes it the most difficult choice when you buy stocks because you don't know if you're buying essentially at a good price or a bad price. That's why I always say you have to do your research. You have to find out what's going on with these companies, what they're doing. I know this is a lot for beginners, but even going into the SEC website, you can actually see the company's financial statements. And these financial statements, even though they're probably sometimes 100+ pages, you can get a lot of in-depth information about the company, which will allow you to safely or wisely make a decision into buying a stock of that company. I know you're thinking right now, Jose, what? In order to buy one share of stock, I need to do all of that? And the answer is yes. You want to be as prepared as possible, and you want to dig into these companies to find out if they're actually profitable, if they're making money, if they're going to be here in the next 10 years, because you don't want to invest into a company that all of a sudden is just going to die in the next year and then you're going to just lose all your money. So that brings me to my next question, and that is the stock market risky? So based on everything that I've said before, you can assume safely that yes, the stock market is very risky, just because there's no predictability to it. To an extent, you can predict what the stock price might be by using graphs and a bunch of other analytics. There's a lot of people that go into the stock market without practicing, without doing their research and all that, and they end up losing a lot of money. I don't want that to happen to you. So my recommendation to you is watch more YouTube videos that go into depth into these signals, into these graphs, and they tell you exactly what every single little thing is in a financial statement. These are keys that will make you a successful trader in the future. There's platforms out there that allow you to trade with like fake money or virtual money. Platforms like TD Ameritrade, they have what's called Thinkorswim. That platform, they have what's called a dummy account, which you can, upload fake money and they'll give you $100,000 to invest. Obviously it's virtual money and you're not actually making money or anything like that or losing money, which is the great way for you to practice and become a better trader. So there you have it. That's me trying to answer most of the beginner questions that I've seen and that I've researched. I hope this video helped you out in some way. If there are still some confusing parts that you may think you need more clarity on, just make sure you comment down below. I answer all the comments that are left on the videos because this is the way that I try to engage with everybody who has questions, or it's even just supporting the channel by saying, hey, nice video. So if you made it to this part of the video, thank you so much. Drop a like, comment down below, and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell because that's going to show you when I upload videos. And I'm trying to upload as many videos as possible because I know there's a lot of people out there that are trying to learn new ways to save money, make money online due to the crisis that we're going through. Disclaimer, guys, I'm obviously just some random dude on the internet trying to teach you what I know, but this is just my full opinion. I hope that you research as much as possible so that you can make wise choices when starting to trade in the stock market. So I hope all of you are safe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.